What's up, everybody? Riot Vapes here. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a throwback, essentially, on this video, I guess you could say. Product that I've had for several months now. It's been out for a little bit, definitely not brand new, but I wanted to go back and kind of redo a video. I've done a live hour-long video talking with people about this product, but I want to take it back a bit and kind of do first impressions. This is the first product that I've ever purchased from Geekvape. And I want to kind of do more of essentially an unboxing and give you my thoughts, show you everything that's inside the box. So what we're going to be doing today is the Zeus X RTA from Geekvape. So let's go ahead and flip this around, jump down a little bit closer, and talk about everything that comes inside the box, at least what I still have. Alright folks, so here is the packaging that your Zeus X RTA comes in. I've got the rainbow configuration on both of these here. Here's the front of the box. The side says Zeus X RTA. The other side has your social media information there. Bottom's nothing, top's nothing. Does say Geekvape actually. Alright, back of the box here does show your contents. Give you a second to browse over that. Got your scratch and check authenticity, UPC labels, location information, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and open this up here. We've got a slide. And there we go. Alright, so tank is already out of the box here. You get a little box here that has all your goodies. Each box will come with a spare glass. I believe the straight glass comes pre-installed. Get your bag of goodies with a ton of O-rings. A spare Ultim drip tip, which is pretty cool. Your little triple tree screwdriver, Allen key, extra grub screws, and they also all come with 2 pieces of cotton and some pre-made coils. I've got some in another box here on the side we're going to go ahead and take a look at really quickly. There we go. So it comes with 2 nichrome N80 fused claptons. Looks like we've got 3 cores of 28 gauge wrapped in 40. We're going to go ahead and use these just for the sake of, efficiency and speed tonight. So this is what we are all here for, the Zeus X RTA. Beautiful little baby there. You got your top airflow on both sides here. Does rotate all the way around and stop on both sides. No airflow on the bottom. You've got kind of that snubby Delrin drip tip pre-installed here. See Zeus on one side and the Zeus logo on the other. This top piece does come out here. You can put that Ultim piece in there. Everything looks super good and clean. Top cap is so easy to take off. About a half turn, slips right off, and you got a couple of little kidney holes. That's just moisture from me cleaning this. Airflow ring does also come off there. You just kind of pop that back down until it clicks in place. There we go. Let's go ahead and take this apart and take a look at the build deck and the inner parts here. Is inside the airflow chamber. Super cool little feature here. This little chimney piece, you got an extra insert. So you've got airflow that goes right at the top, the side, and underneath. And this kind of narrows the size of that chamber down, so you got some super compact space in there. Should increase your flavor overall. And here is your build deck. Kind of a drop-in dual coil style here. We'll go ahead and get a build going on this. So here's what I'm going to recommend. Once you get your coils pre-burnt, you want to make sure that, obviously, that these are in line perfectly parallel. But what I recommend is making sure that the edge of your coil lines up evenly with the edge of the deck right here. So you want them to kind of line up along with that kind of square part of that build deck there. So make sure they're straight, lined up with that. And then, once you've done that, I recommend checking how everything lines up with the chimney only. You may have to hold it up to a light, get some light shining down to the top here, and look in the sides. Make sure that your airflow is going to actually circulate around the coil nicely. So a quick little note to remember here, you want to remember to line this up properly when you're putting your tank back together. This little notch right here, everything kind of lines up based on that. So you want the airflow holes in your inner chamber piece to line up with the Zeus logos and the airflow, the top airflow. So as long as you line that all up with the indentions on the inside down there, everything will just slip right into place. And then you line that up with those notches right there on the bottom of the build deck. You can wiggle it around, you'll find when it's in the right place. It won't turn until you give it a little bit of a push down and everything locks into place. Then you're good right there. Let's fill her up. So once again, that is the Geekvape Zeus X RTA. Let's go ahead and take it back up top, have a vape, and talk about her. Here we are, guys, once again with the Zeus X RTA, sitting on top of the Asmodus EOS 2. Right now, it is reading out at a 0.18. I think that was a little bit lower, just a tiny bit lower than what the bag said the coils would come to. I'm going to start it out at 65 watts. Let's see how she vapes. Oh yeah. Super nice. Airflow sounds like it's a little loud, but it's actually really smooth, and that's wide open. I'm getting a super rich flavor off of this. I usually prefer to cut it down maybe about a fourth of the way. Let's go ahead and leave it at 65 and do this again. Oh yeah. So I know that's only a few hits, but the vapor is super moist and dense in the mouth. Absolutely flavorful, and that is the juice that I use to test pretty much any rebuildable. And I decide if a tank can't keep up or produce good flavor with that juice, I'm not going to like it. This produces top-notch flavor and vapor production, or vapor density. So overall, this is absolutely one of my top RTAs. It wicks super well. It's actually super easy to build on. Once you get it right, sometimes it can take a little bit to get used to. You got to make sure your cotton is the right thickness. You want to make sure it is snug in those holes, but thinned out enough to produce that capillary action. And you'll see when it's wicking. Occasionally you'll get some bubbles if you've wicked it right. That's a really good sign. So would I recommend this? Absolutely. So hard to beat the price. I mean, anything coming from China is usually going to be a pretty good price. Geekvape produces some of the absolute most reliable, high quality products on the market. So, as far as I've ever experienced, you can't go wrong with anything from Geekvape. And from what I've seen, their customer service is absolutely phenomenal. So, I recommend anybody that likes rebuildables, single, dual coil, doesn't matter what you like, definitely give the Zeus X a shot. I think you're going to love it. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message or comment on the video, and appreciate y'all checking me out. Have a good one.